great pleasure in introducing Zhang Ruiqi from Hebei Normal University. I've been working with her for the last couple of years, and it's really good to have her here in London. And she's going to tell you about her PhD research and introduce the strangest coins from ancient China, the 3 silver coins issued by the Han Emperor Wudi.
Okay. Thank you so much, and I'm very glad that I have an opportunity here to share my recent research with Professor Zhang Ruiqi here to everyone. And I hope you're not so full to listen to this. So today I'm gonna talk this named baijinsanpin. It's a set of coins that issued by Emperor Wudi in Han Dynasty in 190 BCE. The reason why we know the date currently is because it was recorded in several historical books, including 史记 and 汉书. So here is a text in 史记, and here is a text in 汉书. We can see there are only a little bit differences between those records, and I highlight these differences. So from the records, we know that Emperor Wudi discussed it with his ministers and decided to issue new coins. Because the Forbidden Garden had white deer, and the Shaofu, which is the institute that managed Wudi's personal properties, had plenty silver and tin. So he decided to make coins based of them. So he made baijinsanpin, use silver and tin. Baijin means white metal, and sanpin means 3 types. So he also said, for the use of heaven, there's nothing like a dragon. For the use of earth, there's nothing like a horse. For the use of people, there's nothing like a tortoise. So he made 3 pieces of the white metal. The first is said to be 8 liang heavy and round. Its image is a dragon, and its name is Baixuan. Please remember this, because we will talk it later. And it's worth 3,000. The second is said to weigh less and square. Its image is a horse, and it's worth 500. The third is a dismal and is oval. Its image is a tortoise, and it's worth 300. Based on the record, we also know, because those coins are so valuable, so plenty of people and even officials made several forgeries. The crime of illicitly casting all kinds of gold and coins is death. But still, number of people were made forgeries. So by 115 BC, there lots of people were killed. We can see there's 200,000 to 300,000 officials and people have been executed for forgeries. Due to those forgeries, so those baijin coins was not as valuable as it should be. So it's lost its value. People don't want to keep it or use it anymore. So just 1 year later, they were abolished by the government. So we can see the baijinsanpin, the white metal coins, only existed 6 years. Okay, so for a long time, more than 2,000 years, people don't know what exactly the coins should like. So here are some pictures from old Chinese coin books. Like this one is from Quanzhi. Quanzhi is a book written in Southern Song Dynasty, but these pictures added in Ming Dynasty. And this is a picture from Honglou Huaxuan Quanzhi, which is another coin book written in Qing Dynasty. So from these images, you can see that people have no idea what those coins should be like, and it's only based on their own imaginations. Okay, so last century, several examples were unearthed, and so they are from Han tomb, and it's along with several Wuzhu coins, which is a regular coin of Han Dynasty. So these are 3 shapes of them. They are made by lead, and they share the same stamp. You see here the stamp, and here the stamp, and here the stamp. So they share the same stamp, which means there should be a set of coins or ingots. And because this one is round with dragon image, this one is square with horse image, and this one is oval with turtle shell image. It's exactly the same what the record said. And also the weight and the relative values also correspond with the description. But the only thing is they're silver. They're not silver, just lead with a little bit tin. We can see some excavated records first. Here are some excavated records, and I made a table of them. So we can see 279 dragon ingots were found in Gansu province, which is this part of China. It's the beginning part of the Silk Road. And here, 31 of dragon ingots and 10 horse ingots and 1 tortoise ingots were found in Shanxi province, which is here. It was the capital of Han Dynasty. And we also found some other ingots from Jiangsu province here, Anhui province, Hunan province, and also Inner Mongolia. So this was the big city in Han period. Okay. And in Gansu province, there is the largest hoard of those dragon ingots, totally 274 of them. And from the picture, and maybe you can see, this image of the dragons really same. And also the weight and the metal components are all same for this 274 dragon ingots. So our research can based on that. But these are only from the official records. There are still some private discoveries, and most of them were found in Shanxi province. Those records was attracted people's attention. Several experts have discussed with those mysterious ingots, and because the shapes and the images and weight are like the Shiji and Hanshu said, so most of them believe this should be baijinsanpin or the imitations of baijinsanpin. So we should ask questions. Why? Why Wudi made those kind of coins? What had the inspiration or motivation for those coins? You know, those coins are really different from the coins that's at that period. After Qin Dynasty, because Emperor Shi Huang unified the coins. So all the coins after Qin Dynasty, like round coin with square hole, and it's made by bronze rather than silver and other metals. So this one is really different from those. The shape has 3 types, and the image have image rather than Chinese characters, and also it has very we can see here it has a very different inscriptions. It's not like Chinese characters. It's kind of like foreign letters. And also from these pictures we can see this horse has wings on it, and also the reverse of it is uneven. It's normally not happen in China. So we should discuss these questions, and also the metal component of the relics is lead. rather than silver. Why? So let's try to figure out these questions. So we should know the historical background of those coins. At the beginning of Wudi's region, he decided to have like currency reforms, because at that time, the government, like the Emperor Wudi, has very less control of the coins. Like vassal states can issue their own coins, but sometimes they just issue very bad coins. We call those coins feather coins because it's as light as feathers. So to control the money system, Wudi tried several currency reforms, totally 6 times. And baijinsanpin was his third reform. And also at that period, Wudi tried to conquer Xiongnu, so he spent lots of money into it, and cost so much. And I think he did a great work because he expanded Han's boundary, but it still costs a lot. So he wanted to make more money. The third thing is Emperor Wudi trying to send an ambassador named Zhang Qian to unit Dayuezhi to conquer Xiongnu. So Zhang Qian, he went to the west region in 138 BC, but unfortunately he was catched by Xiongnu for 13 years. Yeah, for 13 years, and then he come back. So the place that Zhang Qian visited, including like here, this is the road that he was visited. We can see here is Dayuan, Dayuezhi, and this Anxi is Pasya, and Daxia is Bactria. So this is the kingdom that he visited. Okay, then we should talk about the shape of the money. These are the shapes of the money pre-Qin dynasty, like before 226 BC. There are mainly 4 kind of shapes of money at that period. The first is knife-shaped coins, or knife-shaped money. The second is spade-shaped coins, and the third was the round coin and with a hole, and the fourth is bronze shell coin, which is oval. So from this, we can see that before Qin dynasty, the coins have several shapes, rather than just the round coin. Okay, and we also want to consider the shape of coin in true states. So these are money of true states. A true state is one of the states that's in the period of spring, autumn, and warring state period. So it's also pre-Qin period. They use gold as money. So like they have this round gold and with some stamp on it, just like the stamps on the dragon ingots. And also they have this kind of tokens. This token named 世金一铢, which means by use this token you can get 4 jewel of gold. So it's rectangular. Also, true states use like I said before, it's oval-shaped bronze shell coins, and it's oval. So this kind of match the shape of baijinsanpin, and because Han dynasty originalized from true states, So maybe Wudi have some like thoughts based on those coins. And this money were used in Han Dynasty. In Han Dynasty, they have this bronze coins. It's round coin with square hole. At the beginning, it's 半两 coin. And then Wudi also issued 五铢 coins. 两 and 铢 are the unit of the weight of the coin, of the money. And they also used gold as money, but this gold only for nobilities. So this gold were cup-shaped, and this gold, you can see this horse hoof and unicorn hoof ingots. Because from the record, it said that Wudi captured like sky horse and unicorn. So he also made like poems of that experiment, and he issued those kind of gold to memorize those experiments. So here are the shapes that we should consider why Wudi issued baijinsanpin in that shape. But due to the coins that have the issued just after Zhang Qian back to China, and also the mysterious inscriptions of the dragon ingots, we should also consider Central Asia coins. So we can see these coins are from Indo-Greek king Menander I in Afghanistan, and it has round coin and also square coins. The round coin have like the circle inscription, just like the dragon ingot gets. And this coin is from Parthia, it's the Menander II, and we can see there is an image of Pegasus, which also the winged horse, right? And from Shiji, it said Zhang Qian described the silver coin of Parthia to Emperor Wudi, so it had high possibility that he showed these kind of coins to Wudi. And a little bit earlier in that area, they got Indian bent bar. It's like this like oval shaped. So these three types of coins can also relate it to the Baijin coins that issued by Wudi. Then let's consider the image of the baijinsanpin. The first image is dragon. We can find very similar dragons in the Han period. So these three jades are from Han tomb. We can see they share like the same nose, like here, and there might be a horn. And here's a twisted body. And here it seems like a leg, and here is like a foot. So just like in this picture. So they have they're very similar, and because this tomb have a date, it's 122 BC. So because these pictures are same, we should consider this one is like the same period. If it's baijinsanpin, the date can match, so it should be. Then another image is horse. Like I said, this horse had wings, and horse image is very popular in Han Dynasty because Emperor Wudi had a war with Xiongnu, so the horse is the most precious treasury of the military. And so there are lots of horse image in Han Dynasty, like this one is from Maoling, which is Wudi's tomb, and there were several of them. And this one is also from the Han brick, also from the tomb, and it's let us consider that the people of Han period, they want to ride this winged horse into the sky and become gods. Something like that is their thoughts. And also we have several of these curious Han period objects. We don't know what this objects for, but we know that there's a dragon and there's a winged horse on it. These objects show several times, some from Western Han period and some from Eastern Han period. And we can see this image is quite similar than with the Pegasus in Parthian coins. So maybe they have some relationship, and it was influenced by those coins or other images through the Silk Road. And this is the image of the tortoise. Here, the tortoise is very popular thing on the seal in Han period. This is an example. Lots of seals like that, they have a tortoise on it, and then it's a seal. So, and also the tortoise is very popular at Han period because tortoise represents wealth and long life. So people really like to use that. So these are the images should be considered, and then we come to inscriptions. Like I said, the inscription on the dragon ingots is not like Chinese characters. So at the beginning, when it was first discovered, people thought, okay, this might not be Chinese object. It might belong like Greek. But then, because all the foundings were in China, so people know, it should belong to China. But why they have this very different inscriptions? People have so many opinions about it. Some people think it's Chinese symbols. Some people think it's Latin or Bahami. But I think Craig and theory analyzed this letter were barbarous Greek inscriptions and identified the word Basilion is like the most have more possibilities than others, because these days I looked through several, like hundreds of coins of Parthia and Bactria, and I found the inscriptions on those coins can make several mistakes. Like sometimes just miss a letter, sometimes the alpha is more like a lambda, or sometimes the epsilon is like V, and even especially when people don't know the language, they make several mistakes. So it can be that Chinese people didn't know Greek letters at all. So they just draw the picture that they thought it might be. So and the coins, they might get like they want to image those coins, but the coins, the inscription of those coins might also be wrong. So it could like that. Besides that, I do remember the name of the dragon ingots. It's Baixuan. Baixuan has no meaning in Chinese word. Several experts discussed it, what is Baixuan, and have no solutions. But it might be related to Basilions, because the pronunciation, the ancient pronunciation of Baixuan is like Baxon. It's like the first two characters of Basilion. So it might represent the king. So this word have the possibility that should be the Basilion. And also, there are some inscriptions on the reverse of the turtle's coin. It should be it seems like be 斜光, which means harmonious glory. Experts explain it as like the king, the emperor Wudi is like the sun, and he showed his light to the people and show them the glorious. And the last inscription is this one. This stamps. It's like the control mark, and it's really similar with the seals of the head of Shao department. Like I said, Shao department is the emperor treasury. So they said because they have silver and tin, so they made those baijinsanpin. The character is really same, so we should believe this one is the character Shao. So the last thing we should discuss today is the metal composition of those coins. Most of those unearthed relics were lead ingots around by test used like XRF or other materials. It's around 89 to 91% of lead and 6 to 8% of tin. So the original one should be silver or should be lead. Some experts like Zhou Weirong believe that baijin, white metal coins were original lead, because in several Chinese ancient books, sometimes they mix the word lead and tin. So the historical record of Yinxi, which is silver and tin, means very good lead. But there were some new findings that may represent they were wrong. In 2007, a silver house coin were unearthed near the tomb of Emperor Wudi in Maodi. And another one is discovered in 2021. It's also a silver house. So based on the test, the XRF test, this one contains 86%, around 86% silver, and also this one have very high percent of silver. So this object shows there are some silver ingots, silver coins, silver baijinsanpin. So the original should be silver. Because the record says there are lots of forgeries, and the Emperor Wudi abolished those baijinsanpin based on those huge amount of forgery coins. There's another evidence. Besides those lead ingots, several bronze ingots also found, and this one is a bronze dragon ingots being excavated in Shanxi province. And these ingots have very natural patina. And we can see from this part, it shows that it was bronze. And I also used XRF to test this metal composition of it. The surface layer, like this part, you can see from like it has a surface. It has around 40% copper and 33.57% tin and 24.34% of lead. But when I test this part, without the surface layer, it has around 60% of copper and 20% of tin and 18.65% of lead, which means the the percentage of copper increased a lot. It seems that Asian people use this high tin surface to enhance its look like to make this dragon ingots look like silver rather than copper. But you know, at that time, the copper is much more expensive than lead. Why they want to use the lead one to make the surface and inside is copper? I think because the original one is the silver one, so they use the lead to make copper like silver. So here we come to the conclusion. So the piece found match because those pieces found match the description in 史记. So they should be Wudi's baijinsanpin, which is wet metal 3 coins. And some have been found with Wudi's Wuzhu coins. So also was in the right period. And several foundings were across northern China, mostly in Gansu and Shanxi province. So they also find in right place. The question is, they are most lead, only a few of them are silver. So are they the forgeries mentioned in 史记? Based on those examples, we think it is the forgery ones. And both barbarous Greek inscriptions and the winged horse suggest connections between these baijinsanpin with the Western coins. So did Zhang Qian bring the Western silver coins he described back to the Emperor Wudi? Yeah, I think he did, and they made those baijinsanpin based on those coins. Was Wudi trying to copy Western money when he had them made, but it didn't work? It should be the further question that we want to find out. And that's it. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.